Back-to-back wins for BMW. Consumer Reports naming the automaker its top overall pick in the 2024 Brand Report car rankings. With more on other winners and losers and what was so great about BMW for that matter, let's bring in Pras Subramanian. So BMW, what is it doing right and what are some of the others as well?
You know, I shared this story amongst some friends of mine in the industry and everyone's surprised. BMW, what? They can't believe that they are on top, but this is 2 years in a row. And you look at the categories that Consumer Reports, you know, like we said, they buy every car, they don't get any freebies, they test everything, and they're looking at things like road test scores, predicted reliability, customer satisfaction, safety, and BMW, the new BMWs are really killing it right now in those categories, and actually customers are happy. They're not having to go into their service centers to get them fixed. So
why were people surprised?
I think the stereotype of BMW is that it's a very nice luxury car, but they break down a lot. They're really high maintenance because they're so high strung, right? They require a lot of babying. And I think that's you can see the comments in the article. Mine was always in the shop for 3 months and I have it for 1 month and back in the shop. So that's the reputation that sort of overhangs the brand. But clearly right now it's changing, you know. And just real quick, the other top 5 are going to be Subaru, which is not surprising, Porsche, which also surprised me, but those cars tend to make their owners happy, Honda and Lexus, which is not surprising.
Yeah.
So those are the makes and models that made the top 10 car list, Pras?
The makes of the brand report card, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was asking you this off camera, but I'm just curious myself. There's any kind of correlation, do you think, between this report, because it is, as you said, it is very well respected. People look at it. I'm just curious, like any kind of correlation between this and like, okay, actual sales.
I haven't seen any data, but I have to agree that there has to be a lift on the sales point of view with these cars or these brands noted on these lists, because CR is so highly respected and people see that as the Bible for not just cars but dishwashers and everything else that they review. So I think there has to be a little bit of a lift there based on these numbers.
All right. So bottom line, which makes and models made the top 10 car list?
So overall, they do a category-based top 10 list: best SUV, best small car, best pickup, etc. And one of the big takeaways this year was that 6 out of the 10 were hybrids. 1 was a pure EV, the Tesla Model Y. The other 3 were regular gas-powered cars. And the big takeaway, I talked to one of their analysts there, and he told me about how the hybrids and like cars like the Camry hybrid, the Prius hybrid, the Maverick hybrid, they actually perform better than their equivalent gas-powered cars. They're smoother, more power. They're not as noisy and inefficient as the old hybrids of the past, right? We associate them with kind of like econo boxes that were not very fun. These hybrids actually have performance. They drive better, they're quieter, and
Does Subaru make a hybrid?
I have to check on that, but I don't think they do.
I just was noticing it wasn't listed on the cars there, and I think of Subaru as such a, like, for lack of a better word, sort of a granola-y kind of car, right? Yeah. So it's interesting.
They actually, I believe
really.
They don't. I got to double check that,
Yeah.
but they have a kind of relationship with Toyota. It's like they're kind of their main overseer, and they have a Solterra, which is based on a Toyota EV, but no hybrid tech. And whereas Toyota's killing it with hybrids, right? So you think there might be some trickling there, but not yet.
Granola-y. I like
that's
that.
my answer.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
I like that. That's good marketing.
Vermont, Colorado, all that stuff. Yeah.
Pras, thank you. Appreciate it.